as with us online now, did you, when you get your e-ticket, did you check your name? You should check your name, make sure the spelling is correct on your e-ticket. So do we all know what time is the flight leaving? What time is the flight leaving? Anyone knows?
12:45.
How much? What time?
12:45. New York to Cairo.
No, no. Say that again. I can't hear you.
12:45. New York
What?
to
12? You mean 12?
yeah. 12:45.
12:45. That's correct.
About time of the khutbah in Juma.
Well, if you traveling, you have no Jumat, so you can pray Zuhr.
Yeah.
Since we're gonna be in JFK, most likely we'll be lining in for boarding at the time of the Jum'ah. It's like Jum'ah here, they pray it here. I'm in Staten Island, like 12:15. So we'll be boarding on the flight. So we will pray the Zuhr even in the flight, which you can do, inshallah, while you're on the chair. If you have a space in the chair, you can stand and you do the rest while you're sitting. So, okay, so we're gonna start, and then it's going to be recorded, inshallah. Whoever did not attend can see it or listen to it. So, Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. والصلاة والسلام على أفضل المرسلين سيدنا ونبينا محمد صلى الله عليه وآله وسلم. We going, inshallah, on the 10th of January. We have to be, all of us have to be at the airport at approximately, you should not be late than 8:30, even it's 12:45. 8:30 to 9, you must be on in JFK. It is Terminal 1, the first terminal you will meet, Terminal 1. And it is, where is the counter of Egypt Air? When you enter Terminal 1 for the departure, whoever is going to drop you, if it's one of your family or you're taking a cab, you go all to the last door. So you keep driving up to the last door. That where is the counter of Egypt Air. It's for you. It's better than pulling your luggages and your stuff all the way from inside. Sometimes it's crowded. So you drive to the last door. You've been dropped there. You're gonna enter Egypt Air. Is right there, the counter of Egypt Air. Make sure you have your passport. Make sure you have your e-ticket. You have your train ticket. You have all the document which is you need for the Umrah. I believe all of the group is American citizen, so you would not have an issue. Don't panic if you don't. Just contact me. I can send you your visa if somehow you can't locate it for anything like that. Also, your e-ticket. So it's all on my phone, and I'm gonna send it again to the. I could send it to the app. Also, all the tickets. So in case if anybody forget his ticket and the train ticket, also you should print the e-ticket and print the train ticket. So you should print the train ticket, print also your visa. Make sure you print your visa and put it in the passport. When you reach Medina, inshallah, you will show it into, most likely is all the immigration officers, they are sisters, ladies. I mean, the last time I went to Medina was in August. It was every counter has a lady on it. And mashallah, they're very accurate, they're very fast. Within few minutes, you will be done. But have your visa printed, please. Print a copy of your visa and have it with the passport. So this way, because she's gonna need the visa number. So she will read the visa number, put it in. She will see you on the system, and then you'll be welcome, inshallah. So make sure you print your visa, and also the train ticket. You should print it. Have it on your WhatsApp. Have a copy on your phone and print it also, because you're gonna scan it. The airport, once you check in, make sure you know the gate. I will be myself in the airport at 8:30, inshallah. Inshallah, I'll be myself at 8:30, and also Sheikh Wael will be there at 8:30, and we'll hang in there trying to meet you. If we are not, don't wait for anybody. You have your e-ticket, you have your passport, get in and go in through don't wait for anybody. Don't wait for your friend, unless your friend with you, so you can have a seat. Going at 8:30 will allow you to pick up a good seat in the plane while you're sitting where you're going to be sitting. If somebody want to sit with you, it's better to meet you at the time you're checking in. Do not wait for anybody to check in. Just check in, and you're going to meet everybody by the gate. So myself, I'll be there at 8:30. I will check in. I'll wait for a while, and then everybody comes in. Just check in as you come. Normally, the counter is open. If it's 12:45, is open until 11:45. After that, you lose the flight and you lose everything. But inshallah, all of us will be in the airport at in between 8:30 to, I don't want to say 9. If it's for me, it's going to be from 8 to 8:30. Once the counter open, but there is a cafeteria there. There is, if you have access to lounges through a credit card or anything, you can go to that lounge. Make sure you know where is the gate, locate the gate, and be in front of the gate like 45 minutes to it says on your boarding card will say what time is the boarding. And also, while you check in, you're going to Medina. So when you are in a counter, okay, where you going, Cairo or Medina? If you are asked this question, you're going to Medina. So she's gonna give you, or whoever is going to give you, two boarding. If you are a family and you're checking, together, or friend are checking together, make sure to ask whoever sitting in the counter to check you in. Okay, please have us sitting in the flight from Cairo to Medina, sitting together. Just to ask her to assign you together also on the second flight, on the connecting flight in from Cairo to Medina. So you check in, you choose your seat, tell her what I need, give me seat here, give me seat there. I'm sitting with those two people, with the three people who are checking with you at the same time. And you tell her, please have us seating from Cairo to Medina also together. So, because sometimes if there is a family or there's two friends going together, then if they don't say to the person who's checking you in to put you together, sometimes you put one in the left and one in the right. So just for you to be comfortable through. So we arrived to JFK with at 8:30. You go in, last door and terminal one. Okay, we're saying now terminal one, but we have to check at the day while we in the way to the airport, log in and check in where is the terminal, because sometimes the terminal changed to any reason. If I myself, I will check in the morning and I will put it on the our WhatsApp group, and also you check. So because this is traveling, it's one of the piece of information you should be. Sometimes they update the gate. Like I was coming from Chicago and I'm sitting on gate 10, and I'm supposed to be on gate 28, which took me 15-20 minutes to walk inside the airport. So be alert of things like that. It doesn't happen that much with the international flights that you changing terminal, but we have to check that. So once we check in, we go to the gate, we check in. We are hopefully all our 60 plus ticket will be on the flight and in the way into Cairo. Normally, the flight from here to Cairo, it's about 10 and a half hours. Hopefully, will be a good flight, inshallah. We'll arrive to Cairo at approximately 6 in the morning or 5:30, 6 in the morning. We arrive to Cairo. We are going to meet once you come out of the flight. Come out of the flight. I'll
Medina.
be. Say that again.
I thought we are going to Medina
You are
from
going to
you.
Cairo. No, sister. What's your name?
Rosa.
Sister Rosa. Did you get your ticket?
Um, I have a ticket for the 14th. Yeah.
For what?
Um, my ticket. I only have 29. Let's see. I have it here. Mm, go on. I'll get back. I'll get back.
No,
Go
no,
on.
because you mentioned if you mentioned 14 of January.
Yes. 14th of January.
14
And
of
here it is.
January, your ticket.
Okay.
And you are with us in a group.
Yeah, I have economy. Let me see. Ticket one way, economy seat 182. Is maybe this is for the it's train. It says train number. Okay, this is for the train. But I
That's
don't
it.
have my I don't have my e-ticket. I have my
How did
visa.
you get that? How did you get the train ticket, Sister Rosa?
The train ticket by brother Wahid. He sent it to me.
Brother who?
I don't know if I say his name right.
Just
Wahid.
say it. Wahid is me.
Yes. Oh, you did. You sent it to me.
I send you your train ticket on the 14th. How about your e-ticket?
No, I don't have the e-ticket yet. All I have is the train ticket and the visa.
You have the visa and the train ticket. Okay.
Yes.
What I'm gonna ask you to do? Just send me a message from
Okay.
the phone, which I send you the which you get that, and we'll send it to
Yes.
you. Saba, are you there?
Excellent.
Sister Saba, are you on the Zoom meeting? No? Okay. You will get it, sister, but we're flying on the 10th,
On the
which
10th. Okay,
which
not on the
which
9th. On the 10th.
not on the 9th. No,
On the 10th.
on the 10th on Friday, the flight is from Terminal 1 in
I got it.
JFK, the last door. Did you hear that part?
Yes, I got that and I wrote it down.
Okay. So we'll uh Sister Saba you- is I'm gonna make sure that you will inshallah get your ticket. Maybe you get it while we can you put your name on the app and ask Sister Saba to send you the e-ticket, Sister Rosa?
Yes, I can do that.
Yeah,
I
please
can do
do
that.
it right now so you get it while we on the meeting. So we're flying from JFK to Cairo. We are gonna arrive in Cairo at around 6 o'clock in the morning, and our connection flight is at 7. So we have to get really out fast as much as we can. I'll be standing on it's a big, the whole way into where we're going. It's big. It's just in the size of the street. So I'll be sitting in an empty area which we can collect most of the people, and then once I get everybody, we're gonna start moving to the transit the counter. The transit counter is going to be once you walk in all the way, like you exiting out of the airport to the immigration. Before you reach the immigration, is going to be on your right side, facing you right away. you're gonna see a counter, airline counter is a transit counter, and it's written on it. They're gonna direct us into a stairway, which is like 100 feet from where they're sitting. We're gonna go down and take a bus to another terminal, which we will take the flight from there. So we have an hour window of an hour or an hour and half an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It depends how fast we can make it in there. But in the flight, you will see an hour, about an hour and a half, or
Whoa,
maybe 2 hours
whoa.
between for the connection. So we're gonna get together into the other side. Make sure if you've been late in the flight coming out, you go to the transit desk. Are you going to Medina? Tell them I'm going to Medina. They will help you to get into the other terminal. Inshallah, we will
I
be
just
together.
received uh, I just received my e-ticket from Sister
Saba.
Saba. This is Rosa. I
Yes.
just received it.
All right. Thank you, sister.
We're
Thank
gonna
you.
pray Fajr quickly and
Let me finish, and then the prayer we can manage it, brother. Inshallah. Uh, the prayer, the time of the prayer, either you can do it in the flight, you can do it in the Fajr is around 6 o'clock in the morning. So once we arrive, we can do it. But the main thing is you don't disappear. And we have a flight in 1 hour. You sit in and you take half an hour, then you miss your flight. You end up in Cairo. So we just have to stay as a group. If we're time to pray, we're gonna all sit and pray, because if 60 people late for praying, more than the flight will not go. So just be sure to stay as a group, moving from point A to point B up until we reach Medina, inshallah. In Medina, there is somebody going to be, there's staff waiting for us, and there is two buses. We have two buses. So about 30 people in each bus, or 31 people in each bus. The buses will take us into Movenpick, Anwar al Medina Movenpick, which is borderline Haram. Our room numbers will be ready for us once we arrive there. We arrive there at 11 o'clock according to the e-ticket. Around 10:30, 11 o'clock, we'll be in Medina in the morning. By the time we come out, give it another an hour and a half to collect the 60 people, get in the buses, put the luggages. Let's say you're going to get in by Zuhri prayer. Hopefully, you will pray Zuhr in the Haram. So the check-in normally is after 3 p.m. That's all in any hotel, even in New York here, check-in at 3 p.m. But we go into Medina. It's a holy site. And we go on Friday. The hotel is booked. So our expectation to get into rooms is 5 p.m. We'll be together. We'll manage it. Inshallah, maybe Allah make it easy for us and get our rooms earlier. Another group leaving early so we can get the rooms, inshallah, after they clean it. But I'm just giving you an idea how things work. The check-in, normally it's 3 p.m. In a day, Friday, in Masjid Nabawi, we are just borderline the masjid. You can gonna come out of the hotel into the masjid right away, into the vicinity of the masjid. So once we arrive to Medina, we all get in our room. The hotel is our accommodation based on bed and breakfast, room and a breakfast. So we will give you the name of the restaurant which you're going to be having your breakfast on. So there is a food court in the building. So whoever want to have a sandwich for lunch, sandwich for dinner, it's within the building of the hotel. Nice, really nice food. They serve pizzas, they serve shawarma, they serve in the you're gonna be able to see it once you're coming out from the elevators. That is for the hotel. We're staying in from the 11 to the 14. Our train ticket is 2:30 p.m. from Medina to Mecca. Our sightseeing, inshallah, will be either we make it. I don't know if it's on the fly and the flyer or not. We'll make it mostly on the 12. The day 2 days we make it 12 or 13. We'll put on the WhatsApp group what when we're gonna be making which date we're gonna be making the sightseeing in Medina. Mostly sightseeing, it's happen at 8 o'clock in the morning. The buses leave. So that means breakfast open from 6 to 10. So we're gonna make sure all of us to have our breakfasts at 6 in the morning, 6:30 in the morning. At 8 o'clock, we come down, get in the bus, and we go for sightseeing. We're gonna see. First, we're gonna go to Masjid Qiba. That is the first masjid built in Medina, in the history of Medina, Masjid Qiba.
Yes.
And there is a sunnah for Masjid Qiba. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam used to take from his masjid, which was his home, he used to take wudu, and then while he's in wudu, he walks in to Masjid Qiba, which is few kilometer to 3 kilometer from the Haram, and then do 2 rak'ah. And he says, alayhi salatu wasalam, if you go from your home in wudu and you go to Qiba and you pray 2 rak'ah nafl to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, it is the deed of Umrah. He used to do it,
Mm.
alayhi salatu wasalam, every Saturday. So it becomes sunnah for us when we go to Medina, we go in to Masjid Qiba with wudu and offer the 2 rak'ah, and we get the deed of the Umrah. So people do it more than one time, but we will do it. And all together while sightseeing, we're going to go to Masjid Zul Qiblatain. Zul Qiblatain is the masjid where the Qibla changed from the direction of Al Aqsa in Jerusalem into the direction of Mecca. So we're going to see that masjid. We're going to go and see Uhud, or maybe go also and see Al Khandaq, and then we come back to the hotel. On the 11, it's a time for you in the Haram. You can go and you pray. And on the 12, on the 13, we will have our Rauda visit. It's going to be one time for the sisters and one time for the men. It could be on the same day or in 2 days. On the 12 will be whoever is lucky to go on the 12, he'll go on the 12. Maybe both will go on the 12 because there is a time period for sisters and for men. So we will let you know once we arrive if we know it. And this week we'll send it to you also. Maybe before we arrive, we know which day, what time we're going to Mecca. I mean, visiting the Rauda. What time the ladies? What time the men? That's for that in Medina. The man can enter and say salam to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam every day. You're just gonna go through a line, a big nice line. You go in and you pass in front of the grave of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam and Sayyidina Abu Bakr and Sayyidina Umar. So you can do that every day if you wish. Can do it more than one time a day, but everybody just do it once. So that's for the men. The sisters, Rauda visit, that's the time where you're going to go into Rauda, and they give every group go in. They divide it into groups, to number of the fit, whatever number fits in the Rauda. Let's say they take 100 by 100, for example. You stay 15 minutes, and then they get everything out and get the other, push the other number, and that's how it works. And the Rauda visit is once a year. Like let's say if you go to Umrah within the year, they will know it from your passport number. Unless you change your passport finish and you got lucky, maybe you. So it's once a year. So make sure not to lose the time of going to Rauda. On the 14th, we will all get ready for the luggages. You should have, as all of you know, the size of the your suitcase if you want to take it in the train. It should be on your train ticket. Do all of us know what is the size of the suitcase if we want to take it on the train?
35 centimeters.
35 centimeter by.
That's what it says. Let me check. Um, mm, 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 mm. Okay, 35 by 65.
o-
55, 65, 35.
Okay, 65 by 35. So we all know the size of your suitcase if you have only one suitcase and a small back bag to get on the train. Okay, but for somebody get a bigger suitcase and he insisted to take it with him in the train, is going to be shipped in the cargo, and you will be paying approximately 50 to 60 rial for them to ship it, and it will come the second day. Yes, we have a staff to send and get it, but what we will do, inshallah, we will collect most of the luggages and we send it by car. We take it, like let's say we're leaving on the 14th. We're gonna collect your suitcases will be in a car by you go in and you pray your Fajr and put your suitcases outside the door of your room. You're going to put the big suitcases outside the door of your room and do not put in the suitcase any valuables. Don't put your passport in the suitcase, for example. Don't put your wallet, don't put your money on the suitcase. So we're going to collect the suitcases after Fajr and then we put it on a truck or a small cargo car and we will ship it into uh, Mecca to the hotel in Mecca. Once you go in the hotel in Mecca, you will find it lined up. You pick it up and you go in to your room. Make sure that your luggage is tagged. You put your name, you put your address, you put your phone number, and we will today will put a number and a name of a brother. His name is Sabri Zaki, and his phone number in Saudi Arabia. In case your suitcase, for example, coming from the airport and it was delayed, it didn't come at the same day from Cairo, for example, that happened. So when it arrives to Medina, they will check your tag for your name, for your phone number. You put your name, your phone number in the state, your address, and under it, write Sabri Zaki and a Saudi phone number. They will call him. Tell him that the suitcase came in. Make sure you put, if you have a suitcase, put two tags on the suitcase, one in each handle, because sometimes if it's not sticked on it, sometimes they pull it from the tag and the tag is gone. So put two tags on your suitcase. So that's things, tips to save your luggage from getting lost. Inshallah, nobody's going to lose anything. But we just have to tell you that to be for precautions that we don't lose anything. So we're going to collect your luggages. The billman will collect your luggage right after Fajr because you're going to put it outside. We're going to keep telling you this, and we'll let you know the night before. Please put your suitcases outside. We'll collect it, and it will leave Medina by 8 o'clock in the morning. Whatever the car is ready, it will leave into Medina. I mean to Mecca. We'll leave Medina to Mecca by 8 in the morning. Normally it takes 5 hours. It would reach. We going to take the train at 2:30 p.m., which is 14:30. Check also, read your ticket. Make sure it's your name on the ticket and know the time of the ticket. The time of the train is 14:30. It means 2:30 p.m. We will arrive into Mecca around 5 o'clock, like 10 to 5, 20 to 5. We're gonna leave Medina with ihram for the man and for the sister. We all gonna get ready for ihram. We will have also a meeting in the hotel where Sheikh Wa'il will explain all the Umrah steps and what you should do and how you get into ihram as a man. And the sisters' ihram is their abaya, their complete clothes, because we going by the train, and then we will put the intention while we in the train. The train engineer will announce we will pass the miqat after 5 minutes for you to put your intention. Labbaik Allahumma Umrah. Allahumma make it easy for me and accept it from me. And you start talbiyah. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. Labbaik la sharika laka labbaik. Inna alhamda wa ni'mata laka wal mulk. La sharika laka labbaik. Those is the talbiyah which you should be saying all the way through. If you say it for a few minutes and then every time you remember it, you say it. Labbaik Allahumma labbaik. So we'll be in Mecca by 4:30, between 4:30 and 5. There's two buses will be meeting us. We'll get together, inshallah, in the train. Most of us, if you check your train ticket, and we are car number 7 is all our group. Car number 7 in the train is full of our group. And then the rest is car number 8. So we'll be able to go all together out of the train. Out of the train, will it's a quiet walk. We'll make sure we are together. Make sure you get all your stuff from the train car. We'll go into two buses. They will take us. Name of the hotel is Address. The Address Hotel. It's in Jabal Omar. It is borderline haram, like second line and borderline haram. So you will go there. You will get your make sure you get your suitcase, and then well, you know, the same. It will be easy to assign. The rooms is assigned anyway. You know already who you are sitting with. So we'll call you and give you the rooms, inshallah. Once you get the rooms, you go to the hotel. Also, the hotel is only the meals is breakfast, and you will find a lot of food courts in the way out or into the hotels, inshallah. For if you for your lunch or your dinner. So once we arrive into that, we arrive around 5 o'clock. Let's say we're gonna be by 6 o'clock. At 7 o'clock, you are in. We're gonna take an hour of rest, and then we meet in the lobby. Okay, we're gonna meet in the lobby. What you make sure of is knowing your surrounding. Get a map in your brain of the area you are in, the name of the hotel. We're going now to the Haram because we're going to do the Umrah on the 14th. Hopefully, it's not a Friday or Thursday. So it's going to be at night, will be a little bit lighter after Isha. So we'll go all together, like let's say if we go 62 of us, we'll enter into them. We'll take a quiet walk also. It's around in the haram, next to the haram. And then the door which we'll enter, and we will go down to the sahm, the circle where the Kaaba is.
Mhm.
Okay. It's going to be very hard to stay 62 or 60 plus entering and going out. If 60
Mhm.
plus enter, I would say the lucky one will be four or five exiting together. So because we're gonna be scattered once you're doing the seven tawaf, and then you walk in. So make sure that you know how did you get in and how you're gonna go back. It's the same way. You have the WhatsApp. Make sure your phone is charged. In the hour we are taking after we arrive to Mecca, make sure your phone is fully charged or 50% charged. Do not use your phone once you enter the haram. Do not, while you're doing tawaf, you're going to see people opening the FaceTime audio, and then, oh, mom, I am in the second circle, in the third circle. You're coming for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You cannot distract yourself with, you're going to see it. What I'm saying, you're going to see it. Your phone, once you enter Kaaba, once you will leave, turn your phone off. Make sure it's charged, but turn it off. Don't try to reach anybody in between, because everybody you are this is the time where you came in for ibadah, the time where you came in for dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You are next to the Kaaba. Do not use your phone. Your phone is in a safe pocket, and make sure do not take your passport with you. Though if you have a green card, which we have two people have a green card in the whole group, do not take your green card with you. Leave it in the safe. Do not take money with you. If you are a man, you have 50 rial in your pocket, or 100 rial, because you're gonna shave. For the sisters, they don't need really money to take with. Take also a little money, couple hundred rial, 100 rial, if you wanna buy something, if you wanna drink, if you wanna have a sandwich. But do not take all what you have. Leave your passport, leave your green card, leave your cash. Each room have a safe. Make sure that you have an envelope, because we have 10 rooms, quad rooms, four people in a room. So just all of you agree on a security code and program the safe, and everybody has an envelope with his name on it. Make sure you have an envelope, you put your name on it, you put your passport, your cash, anything you are worried about, your wallet, and leave it in the safe for four of you. So Muhammad, Ahmad, Mahmoud, and Ali. Each one has an envelope inside. Also the sister, Zainab, Khadija, Marwa, Maryam. Everybody has an envelope with his name on. So this way to keep your stuff is safe. We're gonna go. Let's say we enter the Umrah at 10. We'll enter the Haram at 10 p.m. It will take you approximately 2 hours. That's if you know. Will take mostly within 3 hours. Everybody should be back in the hotel. Just while you are back, just report to the WhatsApp. My name is this, I'm back. My name is this, I'm back. My name is this, I'm back. So we know that you are safe. In the masjid, in the hotel, there is a masjid, I believe, is in the 29th floor. You can pray in the masjid, or you can pray in the haram if you want to continue going to the haram. If you want to go to the haram, you have to, if you're going to, you want to pray Zuhra at the haram, an hour before. You should be in the lobby, heading for the haram. an hour before. You want to stay between Maghrib and Isha? That's great. Pray Maghrib in the Haram, and you're not going to be able to get into the Sahne next to the Kaaba is only one time for the man, because they will not allow us to go unless you're wearing ihram. If you're doing second Umrah, yes, you can enter as a man. Sisters are lucky because they're wearing their clothes. They will not, stop you of going to the Sahn. If you want to walk into the Sahna and you have the strength, may Allah give all of you strength to go into the Sahna every prayer, you can do it. That's an advantage for the sisters to go into the Sahn. And then we will decide on the day of sightseeing in Mecca. The two buses will come in, will enter the buses, will go in for sightseeing. We will tell you what the best time is, we'll announce it, and then once we arrive to Mecca, maybe even while we're in Medina, we'll announce the time. Agree on the time and then announce it. We'll go sightseeing. We're staying in Medina, in Mecca, from the 14th to the 19th. Our flight back is in the 19th at 12:20 a.m., like 20 minutes after midnight. So we're going to leave from the hotel in Mecca at around 7 or 6:30 p.m. If the time change, we'll let you know. Let's say from 5 p.m. we're gonna be in the bus. So we're gonna check out of the rooms by 4, for example. If you wanna go in and pray Maghrib and come back, your luggage is down, the bus is in, and then we'll be moving into the airport. At 12:20 is your flight. You have also you're gonna take flight from Jeddah to Cairo. You will arrive in Cairo if you're flying 12:20. You will arrive, I believe, around 1 or 2 a.m. Read the ticket. Their flight after, I believe it's around 5 o'clock, 5 a.m. You will be also landing in the same while you check in. You checking in to New York. We're in Jeddah. You will be on the counter asking for New York. You check into New York. So they're gonna give you two boarding. One from Jeddah to Cairo, one from Cairo to JFK. So again, you ask, okay, put me and my mom next to each other in the flight from Cairo to JFK. They will do that for you. But don't forget, while you will arrive in Jeddah airport, you should have, I believe it's 12 and a half rial, unless they change it. It's Zamzam. So you should have a pen to write your name on that. You go in with your passport. Will guide you. This is where you go in. You go in and purchase your one Zamzam. Each one will have one. You purchase it, and then you'll take it with you. You check it in. They will check it in for JFK, but make sure you're writing your name all over the white box of Zamzam. So when you arrive to JFK, you'll be able to read your name and pick up yours. Once you arrive to JFK, your parents will be waiting for you, or your family will be waiting for you, picking you up. You'll land to JFK at 9. Let's say by 10:30 you are out. You also arriving into Terminal 1 for whoever's going to pick you up. Landing at 9. By 10 o'clock, you'll be out, inshallah, from JFK, and then your family will pick you up. So we went to Medina, we came back from Jeddah, and we are back, alhamdulillah, in New York. Anyone have a question?
Yeah, I have three questions. My first question is, where do we exchange dollars to reals?
Will be a currency exchange places. We'll tell you where it is, and then you'll change it from them there. We'll let you know once we are in the bus, for example. Or if you are in there is a bank at the Medina airport, you can go to the bank and exchange what you need to spend in Saudi. We can give you a few minutes on that because we have time to check in. Our check in is 5 p.m. So everybody needs to change. Make sure that you have $100, the blue one. Don't take the old one. Take hundreds from the new hundreds, not the old one, because they don't take the old one. Keep it spended here. Take hundreds, go to the bank in Medina. You can go to the bank in Medina airport, and this is the best place to change and the highest rate to get. There's few banks there. We can guide you. You go in and do the exchange. That's the best place. You're gonna spend the 500. Go and change the 500
Okay,
from the
thank
bank in Medina. We will do that, inshallah. Yes, we have 5 minutes left on the Zoom meeting. Yes,
you. How much money do you recommend we bring?
that's up to you. If you wanna buy gold to your mom and your way back, that's up to you. Yeah, I mean, $500 is more than what you need. You spend 20 or 30 real on sandwiches every day. Let's say $10 every day for the 8 9 days. It's $100 for the food, or 150, 200, and another 300 if you want to buy something. That's based on what you really have in mind to purchase. You want some dates or some that. 500 is more than enough.
Do the debit
Anybody?
cards work in
Is
on
that
the
say it again?
debit cards work?
Yeah, but take it with you in case if you need it. Yeah, debit card work, credit card work. But the foreign exchange, will you take money, will be high sometimes in some cards.
Okay,
They
thank you.
charge you foreign exchange fee,
Mm-hmm.
but you can use all the cards over there. You
Thank you.
can withdraw money from your account. Yes. Anybody else? Okay, I would say check your WhatsApp for any information. We'll update you for anything, inshallah. And we again will see you at JFK at 8:30 in the morning on the 10th.
Inshallah.
Inshallah. And assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah wa barakatuh. You have my number. If anybody has a question, you can contact us on the WhatsApp and we will answer it, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.